各位朋友咧，一路係咁 sign up 啦，我見到好多人開始慢慢 sign up 啦。我哋啲朋友依家係由好多世界不同地方嚟嘅，有 Hawaii 啦，有 Sacramento 啦，有 Los Angeles 啦，又有Washington 啦 ，State Washington 啦，又有不同地方，香港啦、澳洲啦，同埋仲有新加坡啦，所以其實越整越大嘅，我哋依家個 webinar 聽嘅人啦，咁就亦都好開心咧。最緊要咧就幫助佢哋真係能夠更加多了解咧乜嘢叫做糖尿病啦，亦都更加了解俾佢哋知道咧糖尿病對佢哋嘅身體嘅損害啦，同埋咧仲有咩能夠防禦到啊，其實最重要呢樣嘢。因為咧好多人咧就覺得哇聽完書之後真係幫到佢可以防禦到佢嘅不同嘅身體嘅狀況啊，同埋亦都可能夠令到佢哋可以能夠更加健康啊，唔會即係令到糖好高啊咁所以變咗嚟講咧，我哋都應該我開始之後咧會講一啲例子俾你聽。其實呢啲例子係好好喎，點解咧？呢啲例子咧係幫助佢哋即係了解咧，原來即係降低血糖咧係幫助佢血管咧唔會壞啦，同埋亦都可以幫助佢身體更加健康。Yeah, it's very interesting. As we move on, I start learning a lot issues that come from my customer, my client, my patients, and many of them start realizing, controlling the sugar can really help you to decrease the damage actually from the vessels, the blood vessels. That is the most actually important thing. A lot of people now realize diabetes is not only to injure your organ, but the whole body vessels. So net result, as we move on, we start realizing if you better control your blood vessels and all the body organ will be improved tremendously, and you can live much healthy and delay all the diabetic onset or any kind of diabetic complication. So that's what we're trying to achieve here. So what we're doing is, although it appears to be very, just a simple webinar, but I think if you really look into it, you can improve your health, help you become better, decrease your medical expenses, and you can live healthily. That is a tremendous thing. Matter of fact, one of the patient was telling me, and she is a Filipino lady. And I was asking her, I said, you're paying $40 a month to drink Lowsutea. Why is that? I mean, because they don't make a lot of money. And I was surprised she was saying that to me because her medications end up to be somewhere in the neighborhood of $2,000. And with paying the $300, she brought her blood sugar down to somewhere in the neighborhood of 5-6 area, which is about 90 to 100 range in milligram per dil. So in that result, she has spent less money in medications. Basically, she actually no take of any more medication. So result of that, she saved lots of money and she continue to become healthy. Now, certainly what I do is also teaching her how to better dieting. And she will follow us on the webinar and diet. And that result, she actually really maintained her blood sugar continue to be 6, about 120, 100, 120 range. So in that result, she is now really maintaining a better blood sugar level. And hopefully that she will not get into serious diabetes. And that's what we're trying to do. And this is just some of the examples. So we are almost there, and I will pretty much turn on my webinar, and so we'll go from there. So anyway, hello everybody. I think let me turn off this first. Okay, good. Sorry. Good. Hi, how are you? I'm Andrew Lau. I'm Lowsutea president. I appreciate you folks in your busy Saturday weekend and actually joining our webinar. We have been doing this for a few months now. And, a couple months ago, Dr. Jennifer Min gave a really good general understanding what is diabetes. And then last August 1st, we have Dr. Ines Wang talk about what is pre-diabetic。好多謝各位朋友喺你咁忙嘅星期六能夠 join 我哋嘅上網講座啦。咁其實我哋都講咗幾個月嘅喎，咁但係咧其實咧好多人都翻嚟話，哇好啊！你講座係幫助我好知道咧咩叫糖尿病啊。咁我哋6月嘅時候咧就請咗阿邱醫生啦 ，Jennifer Min 啦，就講下乜嘢叫糖尿病。咁上8月1號咧由Dr. One 咧就講乜嘢叫做前期患病者，咁有咩能夠防禦嘅。咁其實好多人都寫信翻嚟咧話俾你聽，哇！呢個好正喎，係幫助好多。即係知道多啲了解咩嘢叫糖尿病，同埋咧亦都幫助佢咧唔會去更加深入嘅糖尿病。So I'm very encouraged by all your writing and actually continue writing. Let me know how to make this webinar more interactive, ask more questions, so that way I can able to help you to get a better understanding. As you know, I'm an ICU nurse, so I have a lot of understanding of diabetes, and especially in the good old days, I actually brought IV catheter into Asia Pacific. So a lot of people now in medical, when you go to hospital, they need IV. That's the catheter I brought over. And same time in the 80s, I brought over CAPD solutions, which help people dialyze at home. They don't have to go to hospital. And I found 50% of my patients are diabetic. So really found out that diabetes can be a very serious disease, can help, get worse a lot of people, okay? So before I start, maybe I can tell you a story. 我本身咧，其實依家做咗咁多 seminar，好多人咧寫信俾我哋啊，咁我其實好開心啊，同埋佢越寫得信多就越令到我更加知道咧，我哋依家做嘅東西係真係幫好多糖友啦。或者前期患病者嘅糖友啦，咁令到佢唔會變咗糖尿病，或者唔會，如果佢糖尿病唔會更加深嘅糖尿病。咁其實我呢個係好即係鼓勵我嘅。咁仲有一樣嘢咧，即係我睇到咧，原來我喺即係80年代嘅時候咧，我帶咗靜脈流珠針落去成個亞太區啦，好多人喺醫院咧就依家用嘅流珠針都我帶入嚟嘅喺美國嗰陣時。咁依家繼續係用緊啦。咁第二樣咧就係我哋做呢個叫做腹膜透析，亦就係現在嚟講，香港差唔多90幾個%嘅人咧都係洗腎咧都係用呢個solution 嘅。但係嗰陣時咧已經50%嘅病人係糖尿患病者，現在係75%啦。咁可以見到好多原來糖尿患病者真係會有 suffering 嘅。咁同埋咧即係好如果你唔會做到呢個糖尿咧，咁係真係幫助你好大嘅喎。咁所以其實好開心咧，我令到啲人更加係多啲人唔會變咗糖尿病啦，或者更加多啲人咧係會係健康啦。咁對我嚟講係即係呢個係一個好大嘅鼓勵嘅。OK， 咁現在咧嗱，今日咧我未開始之前，我俾一個故事俾你聽先。呢個係真實故事啊。我有一個我哋嘅客人啦，糖友啦，咁佢係老婆婆嚟嘅，咁佢個即係佢個新抱咧係同佢買呢個去糖茶嘅。好高興咧，佢飲咗去糖茶個半月之後咧，個醫生話：哇，你好得喎！咁其實咧，或者你未必需要咧咁多藥。原本佢食緊3隻糖尿藥，咁依家咧佢係減咗2隻藥。其實依家去到減佢剩翻1隻叫 metformin，佢減 glucose 咧同埋另外1隻藥。咁佢好開心就係因為我依家唔使食咁多藥。咁對佢嚟講咧，佢個糖咧亦都係繼續咧保持一個係好嘅水平。另一個糖友咧更加開心咧，就原本佢係每日咧要打5個 unit insulin 嘅。咁但係因為飲咗呢個 Lowsutea 咧，即係退糖茶咧，就唔使打 insulin。咁我呢個係好開心嘅。So before I start, I want to share with a very successful story. One of my user who's a elderly lady, her daughter-in-law buying her Lowsutea for her to drink. But our month and a half, her blood sugar is tremendously improved. The doctor actually decreased her medication, 2 of the medication, and now she only take 1 is metformin. The other 2 is eliminated for now. Another patient of mine who were taking 5-unit insulin, and that result, they don't. The doctor said, "Well, you improved your blood sugar is really good. Your A1C has dropped down substantially, so you don't need to take your insulin. Only continue to take a metformin." So again, we have a lot of very good success stories. I hope that we continue to share with you. So anyway, I will start my presentation now. I will basically switch to my share screen here, and go with this, and then you can see my presentation. Okay, I think you can see me. Now today we are doing a little more goodies because I want to make sure you guys are going to have some enjoyment. Now the reason why I do this is because last time we made almond bread, and I have a lot of wonderful letters from all my webinar and also beyond the webinar friends. They all say, wow, this is really good. I was able to do my 1-cup bread and able to take sandwiches, breakfast bread. So this is really good. So thereafter, I now give you another snack called cinnamon balls. 我哋個好高興咧，有好多我哋嘅即係堂友啊客人啦，上一次整咗咧一個叫做杏仁麵包啊。咁呢個杏仁麵包咧係1個 gram 1克嘅碳水化合物。咁就佢咧就依家好多人都開始做呢樣嘢啦。咁然後咧佢又好食啦。如果你食個白麵包，13個 gram 嘅13克嘅碳水化合物。咁佢哋覺得依家好開心，有一個麵包佢哋食到嘅，可以搽油或者花生醬，亦都可以令到佢能夠降低佢血糖。咁呢個係一個十分好事。咁佢哋話：你俾多啲不同嘅產品咧，所以今日咧我做咗一個叫肉桂球。咁呢個桂球咧係1 gram carb 嘅，又係同呢個一樣。咁變咗嚟講咧，睇電視啊，想做啲嘢啊，可以食咧係好開心。So it's really nice that we have now gotten this, and because I've got so many letters, they say, hey, you know, can you help give us more of this recipe with low carbs, so we can able to have a snack, watching TV and so forth. So there will be something that's why we'll come up with a cinnamon balls. So we will start the webinar now to tell you a little bit more how this works. Okay. Okay, so as you know, as I mentioned, diabetic is a chronic disease and it won't get well. In other words, you really have to control your blood sugar all the time. Now, the worst that really at the end of the day, you may say, gee, I think I see this slide before. But more important, the reason why I keep reminding is everybody, you got to start realizing diabetes actually is affected your entire body. And it really affected your entire body, all the vessels, a large vessel, a small vessel. So if you're not controlling diabetes or blood sugar, you will just get worse and affected all your major organs. And if you are pre-diabetic, as you can, if you attend the August 1st seminar, we have hundreds of people attended that one. And Dr. Wang was telling us that if you don't control your diabetic, don't change your lifestyle, continue to make, do the same thing you do, and your blood sugar from your A1C 5.7% up, and after 6.5, you convert it. And once you convert it, you will ever become a diabetic. And if you do that, you know what? This only takes probably 3 years you have established that conversion. So, and I had asked her, I said, why don't doctor, help them to understand better? And she started realizing, she said, you know what, Andrew, you're right. Actually, I don't even talk to the patient to advise them to be more conscious about the possible converting themselves to diabetic. Because the reason why they usually come into that situation is that they usually have a other issue they have to address, i.e., for example, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, other problem. So they became more concentrated to focus on that treatment, and lack of the actually start saying that, hey, look, your A1C is already high beyond 5.7. You need to start doing something and basically start educating. Now, another thing too, the doctor said, I really don't have time to educate. So when she working with me, she said, what you're doing extremely good because you're helping them to better understand. 嗱，其實咧上一次咧，Dr. Wen 咧 個人講得好清楚。佢話糖尿病咧係 affect 晒你成個身體嘅，所有血管喎，最弊所有血管。咁如果你所有血管都係有問題嘅話咧，咁就會令到你咧就好似好多腎啊、眼啊，其他都會有 affect 到。咁仲有一個東西，如果你真係前期患病者咧，你唔控制你自己血糖咧，3年你就轉咗去糖尿患病者，即係你而家 A1C 係5.7以上，去到6.5你就 convert 咗㗎咯喎。咁以後咧你就計咗係。咁我問下 Dr. Wen 點解你唔話俾啲病人聽咧？咁啊 Dr. Wen 就話因為咧好多時咧個醫生嚟到咧已經冇乜時間，佢需要睇嘅東西多數係血壓高啦，或者佢哋其他嘅問題好似膽固醇高啦，咁佢出咗呢樣嘢，只係話俾你喂，你個血糖高咯，你要注重咯，咁就算啦。咁但係啲人咧注重乜嘢啊？唔知喎。所以佢話咧，我哋現在做嘅嘢係十分好嘅，因為咧可能夠最低限度俾一個初期嘅東西話俾你聽。哇，原來你要做嘅東西咧，你係要控制你嘅重磅啦，控制你嘅 diet 啦，要改變你生活習慣，食啲乜嘢啦，同埋咧要做啲 exercise 啦。咁先能夠降低血糖啊，同埋或者即係有好多，譬如再飲我哋去糖茶啦，咁能降低血糖咧，等你唔會過咗去6.5。So a lot of Dr. Wen was saying, you are absolutely right. You know, helping the patient better understand. Right now, what we're doing is extremely good for the patient because they realizing they don't have the time to educate the patient. So what we're doing, educating you folks now, is actually a very good thing. Because what we want to do is want to make sure you guys understand what is excessive weight is not good for you. It will also propel you to a more deeper state, eventually convert to a diabetic, or you are now diabetic, will become a more serious diabetic. You have to have proper dieting, you have to exercise, you have to control your waistline, and also, you have to control, measure your blood sugar so you know where you are at. So net result, what we're doing right now is actually extremely beneficial for you as we move on. Now, let's see, hold on. Okay, so diabetic actually, as I mentioned, affect your whole body, large and small vessels. So where the area most likely to be affected, as you know, when your blood sugar adding your cholesterol, your blood become very thickened. And when you become very thickened, net result, your large vessels will have all the cholesterol plaques on the vessel. And net result, that will be affecting your heart. And a lot of people have heart attack or heart problem. Will start off with the blood sugar getting worse. As a matter of fact, I have a staff even just shared with me just now, is that his mother also have the same issue. The doctor said, well, you have high blood sugar, and not really listen carefully and not really do much. And now it affected her heart. And secondly, one of the most affected common is also kidney disease. And as I mentioned, when I was working with CAPD, 50% are diabetic patient. Now 75%. Imagine how bad that is. 我頭先想講咗咧 ，diabetic 係會損害所有你嘅大同細嘅血管喎。咁其實喺邊個地方係令到你會有個血管損壞，令到你所有嘅身體裏邊邊一個 organ 係能夠會損壞咧？第一個就係你嘅心。心臟係好緊要嘅，因為你所有嗰啲血管加糖，再加你嗰啲膽固醇，咁就會開始 form 咗一啲叫 plaque 啲小肥油喺個血管裏面，整啲下一塞咗咧，咁你個心臟病會發作。咁同埋我頭先講咗咧，我哋個腎病裏邊咧，我近時喺開始做腎科喺香港做呢個腹膜透析咧，50%嘅病人已經係糖尿病病者，依家係75%，所以高咗好多喎。咁所以其實咧係好大嘅。And also, smaller vessels actually will become blindness because you're going to start getting, eyesight become extremely bad. It's got getting blurred. Now, I tell you, this is really a lot of good example that I came by. One of my friends' staff, he said he only less than 40 years old. In a few years, his guy become blurred. And there's diabetic glaucoma. It's just lack of because they don't believe it. Say, hey, I'm only 30-something years, how can I be a diabetic? Not true. Nowadays, a lot of people 30 years old have diabetes. So you really got to understand it affected your eye. And by the way, all these effect, if you got too worse, irreversible. You can't go back, okay? So 好多人咧唔了解原來咧唔係好後生，我唔會有糖尿病啊。其實唔係啊，原來好後生都有嘅。我有一個朋友係佢個佢自己嘅同事裏邊咧，即係都未夠40歲，咁但係幾年咧佢就由一個初期患病者對嚴重患病者，依家影響佢眼咧就變咗青光眼。咁現在嚟講咧，佢係睇唔到嘢，開始蒙啊，睇唔到嘢乜滯㗎啦，已經一隻眼係差到睇唔到嘢。咁佢一隻眼係可能會全部失眠嘅，因為呢個咧做咗一個好嚴重嘅青光眼嘅時候咧係唔翻轉頭嘅 ，OK？ 咁呢個係一個好大嘅問題。咁仲有咧，大多數嘅糖友咧都係有一個問題咧，血壓多數高嘅。咁如果你控制唔到血壓咧，因為點解就係嗰啲 plaque 咧放咗喺個血管裏邊咧，越整越塞啊，咁你血壓一定好高嘅。咁高嘅時候咧，可能咧微輸血管係咩啊？中風啊！咁中風咧，你知你個損壞幾大啊？你係唔行得啦，又唔會係可以即係做好多不同嘅嘢啦。咁呢個係一個好大嘅問題。咁變咗嚟講咧，係呢個生活亦都好大影響啦。咁同埋咧，如果你係嗰啲血液唔循環落到血個身體底下咧，好多時咧你個身體損壞咗咧。咁你就會連腳都割埋啦 ，OK？ 咁所以變咗咧，呢個係一個哇，直情冇咗即係行路嘅方面啦。咁係一個對你生活十分唔妥嘅。As we mentioned, you know, if you are not taking care of, you know, your eye become diabetic glaucoma, and also in the micro vessel, you can get stroke, and because of the fact that your blood pressure goes up, and majority of the diabetic will have good high blood pressure go up. If you don't well control this blood pressure, you know what? You will get stroke. And you get stroke, it will be totally immobilized, and that will be tremendous cost in medications and healthcare. Now, also, if the poor circulation, if the circulation to the bottom extremity is not doing good, any injury, it won't well, and you know what? Then you got to get gangrene, they chop off your foot. Again, that will be terrible. On top of that, in also many of the people who have lower their immunity due to the diabetes situation. In Hong Kong, surprising, majority of people who die of COVID-19, they all have diabetes. In other words, you know, the immunity has become lower. They can't fight the virus, and they became the first people who actually end up the casualty of COVID-19. 所以仲有一樣嘢咧，好多唔知道咧，原來糖尿患病者咧係你個身體因為所有血管都係硬化咗啊，咁你個抵抗力係會降低喎。咁你抵抗降低之後咧，咁你好多時咧就現在香港咧，多數現在死嘅糖尿患病者嘅病人咧，都係全部咩啊？係有呢個 COVID-19 死嘅人咧，都係糖尿患病者嚟嘅，有前期糖尿患病者。咁所以變咗嚟講，係令到佢個抵抗力受到降低咗啦。咁佢 fight 唔到嗰啲病毒咧，咁 end up 佢就能夠即係真係喺呢個病毒方面咧係抵抗唔到就會過身啦。咁其實香港咧已經有230萬人咧係前期患病者，亦都係有78萬人咧係香港係已經糖尿患病者。美國仲得人驚，有係90個 million 嘅人咧係已經前患者，300萬人咧係3000萬人應該係喺呢個糖尿患病者。So in Hong Kong, you know, a lot of people who are died of COVID-19, they all being a diabetic person. And as you know, in Hong Kong, there are 2.3 million people are pre-diabetic, and diabetic is 700,000 people. In the US, is 19 million people are pre-diabetic and 30 million are diabetes. So this is really a major big problem that coming along. So to help you, just to get you something to start off real fast, to basically, how do you change your lifestyle? Change your lifestyle requires several things. One, you really have to cut down your sugar intake, like for example, Coke or some of the soda water, bubble tea. Those are sugar, coffee. those are all very high sugar content, which boosts up your blood sugar. So 點轉咧？第一，你即係改變生活啦，降低糖。咩降低糖咧？就唔好飲可樂啊，或者你啲所謂嘅 bubble tea 啊，即係嗰啲凍茶咖啡啊，好高糖嘅。咁嗰啲咧多數係令到你糖係十分高嘅。嗱，其實咧因為咧我有個 Abbott Libby 咧，咁我度緊我自己嘅糖嘅呢個東西啊，呢個東西。咁呢個東西咧我度咗之後咧，咁原來知道嗱，我依家係6.1，你睇唔睇啊？6.1，哦 ，OK， 依家睇下6.1係咪？6.1即係如果乘0.55咧，除0.5啊，即係等於幾多？大概120度啦 ，OK。咁即係變咗嚟講咧，我係即係 well control 我自己嘅血糖嘅。So as you know, if you how do you say change your lifestyle? Important is you cannot drink your regular soda like Coke, or you now a lot of people like bubble teas or the sweet tea, which you have to cut it off. Because if not, I found that when I drink bubble tea, my blood sugar went up to 300. It's so big, it's so bad. That's how bad it is. So you really got to cut that off. And now I know, because I have my Abbott Libby, this little gadget to measure my blood sugar all the time. So I will know this thing is really, really screw up your blood sugar. So when I eat whatever food, now I see what is good. So I have 6.2 now because I ate mainly my almond bread for breakfast. I don't drink a lot of sweet thing in the morning. So suddenly it will be very good to drink a Lowsutea, because Lowsutea you can drink it hot, cold, and no calories, and actually lower your blood sugar. Even you can drink it as a detox, decrease the blood sugar, cholesterol, and when especially any kind of diet condition, you can actually drink that. It doesn't contradict your medication, and also when you drink enough Lowsutea, it actually even help you lower your weight. So that is an extremely good beverages to help you lower blood sugar. 咁其實咧，好多人話哇，咁咩都唔飲，我飲咩好啊咁？咁其實咧可以飲去糖茶。點解咧？去糖茶咧，原來咧係第一係降低血糖。其實依家好多人都現在繼續飲緊啦，即係我其實已經好多糖友話哇，你個血糖真係 work 喎，真係幫到佢喎。第二咧係好多人咧係幫助佢咧係做咩啊 ？detox 啊，即係好似佢哋好多飲咗咧就話覺得好 clean 啊。第三咧係降低佢個血嘅血脂 LDL 血脂。第四咧同埋當你食埋嘢嘅時候咧，佢哋飲去糖茶咧，其實就可以能夠即係仲可以降低佢個磅數嘅。咁當然啦，一定要加埋你食嘅東西啦。OK， 咁其實咧我哋依家有好多糖友，唔係糖友啊，其實唔係糖友，即係冇糖尿病嘅人咧，都飲去糖茶咧，覺得係好好嘅，係幫助佢哋咧係成日係可以 detox 同埋降低佢嘅自己嘅血脂啊，咁變咗係身體亦都健康嘅。嗱，俾一樣嘢你記住，其實咧總言之，你唔食嗰啲嘢係有白色嘅東西就得㗎啦。咩叫白色東西啊？白色嘅食物就係唔係白糖啦，唔係白麵包啦，唔係白嘅麵粉啦，或者薯仔。OK， so I give you one formula from now on. Always remember, don't eat anything with white food. So what is white food? No white sugar, no white bread, because white bread is 13 grams per carb per piece, and no white flour and no white potatoes. So with that, you're able to actually get all the white off your diet. It will be very, very good. Now, certainly, a lot of people say, wow, I don't do that. How do I, substitute this? So use stevia as a sugar. Use almond flour instead. You want to have lean protein and low fat diet, and then also subsidize that with more fresh vegetable like salad, eat more meat, and instead of more starch, less starch. So the eggs will be very good, and then low sugar fresh fruit. 咁如果啲人話哇，我唔食咁多啲白色嘅，食咩好啊？嗱，糖咧你可以用 stevia。呢個叫蜜葉菊，呢啲咁嘅natural 嘅糖咧，係對你係唔會將你血糖咧降高嘅。咁仲有咧就可以呢個杏仁粉啦，嗱就已經講咗杏仁麵包啦，one 1 gram carb versus 你食白麵包13個 carb 好勁喎。咁仲有咧就食多蛋白質嘅東西啦，同埋仲有係低脂肪嘅食物啦。咁其實咧你可以食多啲菜啦 ，vegetable salad 啦，可以食多啲肉啦。咁同埋咧就用啲少糖嘅嘅生果、新鮮水果。嗱，其實咧好多中國人咧就好怪嚇，唔係好怪，即係佢外國哋食飯㗎嘛。咁我冇飯食點算啊？咁嗱，我講多一個古仔俾你聽啦。啱啱有個堂友打電話俾我，佢話 Andrew， 我依家咧食咗即係我糖繼續高嘅，我已經唔食飯啦。咁但係糖都係真係高嘅。咁我話你食啲乜嘢㗎？咁我依家食意大利粉咯，唔食飯啊。咁但係啲意大利粉同飯都一樣嘅喎，其實係冇分別嘅喎。咁所以咧，其實咧你就唔可以食即係意大利粉又唔食飯，其實兩個都係一樣咁嘅東西。所以其實咧，最後話俾你嗱，不如咁啦，你唔係食飯，唔好全部唔食飯，你食1/4碗飯，但係其他嘅食翻咩菜啦，其實話食翻啲肉咧，你一樣飽嘅。咁變咗咧，你咧就唔會有好多 carbs 進入你個碳水化合物進入你身體裏邊。咁你就變咗咧係可能幫助你真係降低血糖。OK， so I give you another example. A customer call me. He said, my blood sugar continue goes up, and I'm not eating rice anymore. And so I said, well, what else do you eat? He said, well, I mean spaghetti. So eating spaghetti and rice is the same thing. There's no different. Same carbs, okay? So I suggest to him, I said, instead of eating no rice, maybe eat 1/4 bowl of rice, smaller rice. And then, but you substitute the rest, eat what? Salad and green vegetable. And you can eat more like meat, chicken, and all the stuff to add on. You will also still full. And what happened is he actually did that. And then in 2.5, almost 3 weeks, coming back, he said, Andrew, my blood sugar now normal. How nice. Because just do that. Plus suddenly he has been using, drinking his Lowsutea. So net result, this is really a good indicating that change your diet, drink Lowsutea, your blood sugar will come down. So now, also a lot of people ask, hey, actually, when you start eating your food, how does it work in a sense? Why my blood sugar is high? Now, I'd like to share this with you. I think this is really important figures that you can see. First of all, you see your stomach, you eat food inside the stomach and go into your, the food will continue going to large intestine. And the large intestine, that's where your sugar will start going into the, from the gut going to all the vessels that are going around your large gut. And they absorb all the sugar, and your vessels are getting all the sugar in there. And eventually, hopefully, if you have enough insulin, it will take the sugar, the insulin will take the sugar into the cells. Net result, you will get energy. 嗱，其實咧，我哋要了解下，其實點解你食咗嘢食咗糖會對你身體有用咧？原來食咗糖咧係好特別嘅。你食咗糖落個胃度，一落去大腸咧，咁大腸咧就會吸收晒你啲糖入你所有血管裏邊。咁你糖入血管裏邊咧，佢就將你個胰臟咧就開始咧放一啲胰島素落嚟，胰島素落嚟咧就帶啲糖咧入去你細胞裏邊。咁所以咧你就會有好似即係電油一樣咁啦嚇，有能量啦，咁就可以能夠令到你日日都好。咁但係當你老地嘅時候，你個胰臟咧就開始唔係咁 work 咯喎，咁點算啊？當你老地個胰臟唔係咁 work 嘅時候咧，唔夠呢個胰島素咧弊家伙啦，咁嗰啲糖咧就越整越高，就喺呢度個血管嗰度咧游嚟游去。咁嗰陣時咧，再加埋你啲脂肪啊、LDL cholesterol 啊，咁就 form 咗 plaque， 咁成身都係喎，唔好唔記得嚇。咁變咗嚟講，呢個就損壞你嘅身體啦。OK， so it's so important when you get older, and most of us, and including myself, have the same issue. Your pancreas start getting age, and might not come up with enough insulin to excrete into your vessel to take the sugar into the cells. So net result, your sugar will continue to increase, accumulated in the vessel. So net result, you more and more will getting sugar into vessels, and eventually you will have an issue with start adding with your cholesterol, all the blood thickening, and you'll start affected, large vessel, eventually you get heart problem, it's plugged up your eyes, and your kidney, all those things come in problem. So this become extremely important to you to understand. It's so important. You need your insulin to get the sugar into the cells. And if you have eat too much sugar, and if you're getting age, especially a lot of people at age 40, your pancreas is not working as efficient anymore, not in insulin. That result, your sugar will continue goes up. Now, why Lowsutea works? 點解咧去糖茶會 work 嘅咧？原來咧就係因為第一，我哋裏邊有兩隻嘢，第一隻嘢就叫做 guava leaf 呢個番石榴葉。佢首先咧就 block 咗啲糖咧，唔俾啲糖入去個血管裏邊先。咁個糖咧就喺個大腸走，即係去個大便走咗出嚟㗎啦。咁但係啲糖入咗血管裏邊點咧？我哋有一個東西就叫 bitter melon 苦瓜。苦瓜就好似一個胰島素一樣，將啲糖咧帶入去個細胞裏邊。咁所以變咗你個糖咧兩樣嘢都繼續 work 嘅。嗱，好多人咧就飲番石榴葉啦咁但係番石榴葉咧未必做到工作，因為啲糖入咗血管，你如果你個胰島素唔夠嘅話，你哋一樣係有同樣嘅問題，血糖好高嘅。所以其實我哋做咗好多實驗咧，係做呢兩樣嘢一齊咧，所以令到你咧係將你血糖降低。所以呢個係我哋即係做好多實驗就研究，我有24個朋友同我一齊做實驗啦。咁我哋就用呢個 Abbott 嘅 Libby 咧，係幫助我哋去度呢個糖咧，係做呢樣嘢係做到出嚟咧，了解到原來我呢個糖食咗真係我依家今日6.0啦，即係依家大概100度啦。咁我變咗係繼續係咁去咧，咁就好正仔嘅。咁所以變咗嚟講咧，呢個點解飲呢個去糖茶會真係有功效啦 ？OK， so why you drinking Lowsutea works? The reason is because when you drink Lowsutea, there are two items in there. One is you have guava leaves. Second, you have bitter melon. And the guava leaf act as a blocker to block the sugar going to the vessels. Net result, less sugar going to the vessel. Second, the sugar into the vessel, because as we go older, we are not going to have enough insulin. But we have bitter melon act as an insulin, also take the sugar into the cells. So net result, your blood sugar come down. That's the reason why this tea does work, because you have two items there, 100% natural. You can do that. Now, I also found out a lot of people who doesn't have any diabetic disease or pre-diabetic, they drink the tea, they also enjoyed it because they also help them to detox and also cut down their cholesterol. So a lot of people actually now finding out drinking Lowsutea can be extremely healthy. It doesn't contradict them to doing the drug, if they need to take drugs, it doesn't have any indication. So it's a very good innovative drinks, okay? So anyway, with that, now you have a better understanding why you have to change your lifestyle to decrease your blood sugar, helping you to be more healthy. Certain drinking Lowsutea helps to help you to further decrease your blood sugar. Now, with that, actually, at the end of the day, we have other programs that also continue to help you. You have to do your exercise, and we'll show you some of the exercise, very simple exercise to help you out. Secondly, you also need to measure your weight to control your weight, so don't let it continue to go up. And third, you have to measure your blood sugar and know where you are at, okay? And then with that, we'll give you education to further enhance your understanding what is your, why you need to do all these things to help you to have better understanding your, not to become a diabetic, or if you're pre-diabetic, don't get you to be a pre-diabetes, or you are not, you're diabetic now, not get you to be serious diabetic. That's the whole reason why we're doing all these things. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next subject, making your making the simple almond bread. So now we're going to move our slides into here. No. So give me a second. We're moving the slides over. Okay. Hi, I'm Andrew Lau, Lowsutea president. Hey, last time was such a great time. Everybody enjoyed the almond bread, and we really did it well. You know why? Because that bread is only 1 carb, and a lot of people tell me that they actually make the bread and make sandwiches and also make breakfast as a bread and with peanut butter, and it was delicious. Hi, 我 Angela Lowsutea president。誒，好開心今次咧，我聽到好多朋友話俾我聽，上年教你做嗰個杏仁麵包咧，好多人好中意，又話好食，更加咧係多人咧係做三文治啦，同埋咧又喺屋企係用嚟做早餐啦，搽咗花生醬啦，只係1 gram 嘅碳水化合物，哇，好正！咁又可以幫助咧減低你血糖。其實咧，今次咧好多人已經話俾你聽，喂 Andrew 啊，可唔可以俾多啲不同嘅 recipe 幫我哋去做啲不同好食嘅東西啊 ？So a lot of people actually wrote to me and say, Andrew, you gotta give me some more nice recipe so I can actually make better snack or food, help me to continue to enjoy life but lower my blood sugar。咁好多人就話：哇，正喎！如果你係俾多啲好嘅 recipe 我屋企做咗，咁我係可以食得又享受，可以亦都係少啲嘅血糖。咁今日咧，我哋教你做咧係呢個叫做肉桂杏仁波、肉桂杏仁球，可以講落嚟啊，冇波啦 ，OK。咁我哋咧其實呢個都幾好嘅，係好好食嘅，因為點解咧？好多人咧原來睇電視啊，喺晏晝4點鐘意揾嘢食咧，呢個係 ideal 最好嘅東西。So a lot of people actually ask me for recipes for saying, hey, can you give me some more recipe so we can be able to enjoy in the afternoon snack or at night. When I watch TV, I need something. So today I'm going to introduce you on cinnamon almond ball. Wow, this is a great snack which you can enjoy at 4 o'clock afternoon at work or at night having TV. Really need something instead of eating chips. I can tell you, a lot of people they have been taking snacks. Eating chips is not good for them, or even eating more than chips, like they eat dry fruits. Boy, that's a lot of carbs. Okay, so cut that off. 好多人咧，其實咧唔淨止食呢個 chips 啦，食 cookies 啦，或者食不同嘅dry fruit 啦，咁啊好多 carbs 嘅，嗰啲人認真不健康。OK， 咁啦嗱，我哋首先咧就講講呢個咧係有啲乜嘢嘅材料咧，意思。So we're going to talk about what kind of ingredient we have in this cinnamon balls. Okay, first of all, we have 120 grams of almond flour. 嗱，首先我講咧所有嘅材料啦，第一係120克嘅杏仁粉 ，and then you have 5 bags or 5 packets of Splenda。你可以用 Equal 或者係用Stevia。We have 5 packages of Splenda. You can use Equal or you can use Stevia. Also, we have 1 teaspoon of baking powder. 一個匙羹嘅 baking powder 啦，一個 teaspoon of ginger powder. 1 teaspoon of ginger powder is 一匙羹 of 呢個薑粉，然後咧2 tablespoons of cinnamon 就2個tablespoon 嘅2個大羹嘅肉桂粉。And then 2 tablespoons of coconut oil， 2大羹嘅呢個coconut oil， 然後咧就1 egg of whisk， so 揾隻雞蛋係發咗佢嘅 ，OK？ 咁嗱，首先好容易啊，呢個係 This is so easy to make. I can tell you that because it's so simple. All you do is put all the dry ingredients together into the bowl again. We have this just simple bowl and a spoon, and then you can just mix it first. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to put 120 grams of almond powder. Just put it down there. Okay, very simple. Okay, then next step, I'm going to get all my 5 bags of Splendor， 我而家就 mix 晒我啲呢個Splendor 啦，你可以 Eco 又得，你可以用 Stevia 又得，不過我就用咗 Splendor 易啲揾嘅東西啦 ，OK， 睇到 Splendor， 5包 5 bags。Okay, total 5 bags again. So I'm going to put the 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I'm going to also mix it. Here you go, baking powder. And then 1個 teaspoon 嘅 baking powder 到咗啦。咁呢個咧1 teaspoon of ginger powder， 1茶匙羹嘅薑粉 ，OK。OK， 咁然後咧就1個 tablespoon 嘅 cinnamon powder， 咁1個 tablespoon of 呢個肉桂粉 ，OK。OK， 咁依家咧我咧就開始 mix 晒乾嘅料先啊。Now I'm going to mix it all together, make sure everything mixed well. You can see. Make sure it mix so well of all the ingredients, mix it together. And then, yep, you see how good? It's actually very easy to mix this one. 好容易撈嘅啫。嗱，撈下就撈晒㗎啦。其實呢個 make sure 撈晒啦，因為你見到啲白色嘅粉咧，撈勻佢嘅。如果唔係就唔係咁好嘅嚇。一定撈勻啲粉，如果一粒粒嗰啲咧，一定撈勻佢。So you need to mix it real well. You see some yellow item that you didn't mix well, so you gotta mix it again, and it's very easy to do. Okay, so almost done. So I mix it pretty much everything, and so now 我哋差唔多做晒啦。所以如果你見到黃色嘅粉咧，就唔係你 mix 晒啦，最緊要唔好有黃色嘅粉。So anything you see yellow, you gotta mix it and crush it. And now I think I'm pretty much done. And this is pretty good. Okay. Oh, wow. So easy to do. So almost done. Okay, now, next step. We have to put the 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. So we'll put the coconut oil in there. Same thing, oil. And then we'll put the 1 egg, the whisk egg. 擺咗2個 tablespoon 嘅呢個coconut oil 之後咧，就依家擺雞蛋啦。咁亦都係擺落去，咁又係 mix 埋佢啦。OK。OK， 咁依家就 mix 啦。依家 OK 好。mix 下咧，你見到一嚿咧會做晒出嚟啦。一嚿嘢咧，咁我哋就要磅下佢有幾多喺裏邊嘅 ，OK？ 因為整晒之後咧，就會要磅下佢。咁呢個咧就應該可以做到12個波嘅，呢個 recipe 12個球啊。So when you mix everything, mix it well, you can actually do 12 balls. Okay, so it's really easy to do. I tell you, this is so relaxing when you do this. You do this well, actually at night time, you can or you can watch TV, get all the ingredients. You're still doing this at the same time. So this is very, very easy. It's so easy to do. I can tell you, this is even easy to make your bread. 其實呢個咧做更加比你做麵包係更加易嘅，係好容易做。同埋咧做完呢個波咧，你係可以好好食嘅。仲有啊，遲啲咧如果你更加興趣咧，可以加少少 nut 落去咧又得喎。If you read it later on, so you'll be doing this one, you're doing well. then you can actually crush some almond nuts, and you can do that. Okay, so next step, I will be go pretty soon. I will make the bread. So we're going to make the ball, so we have to use this weight scale to do that. Okay, so I will stop the video soon just to get my weight scale over. Okay, so hold on. You can see the dough almost ready, almost done. And then we'll come out just almost like this. Okay, I'm going to stop the camera a little bit. And then what I will do is I will change gloves and I'm going to put it on the scale. Hi, I'm back. You know what? I just now will make the dough, and this is how it looks like. And we now need to actually weigh it and find out how much dough we made. And with that, we can divide by 12. And so from there, we know how much each ball is going to weigh. 嗱，呢個就係我哋嘅呢個肉桂杏仁波啦。咁但係咁大嚿啊，咁我一定要磅下佢，依家有幾重先。然後之後咧就掹開12件，咁我咧就可以逐個做出嚟。因為大家都係咁上下嘅 ，OK？ 咁啊大幾多先 ？So let's measure. Okay, is measure 224 gram. So 依家係磅出嚟咧就224克，即係話每一個波係18 gram. So we know 224 gram divided by 12. Each ball is 18 gram. Okay. So now we're going to take it out again. So we will make each ball around here because I already have the weight. So I'm going to make it around 18. Okay. So we make 18. Okay, we'll stop the camera so you have to wait. 我依家又翻嚟啦，因為頭先咧已經做咗好多 balls. Now in fact, actually I already put all 18 gram each ball onto this tray. 咁有啲咧我未做好，做咗之後咧我又未去搓啊，佢就係咁搓。So to make a round, all you do is just pick up the dough and you just make it like round ball, just like that. Simple as that. And we'll do another one just to show you. 大家再睇下。咁先至做呢度咧。就要175度 C 175度 C 175 C, and we will preheat the oven for about 5 minutes, and then we'll go actually bake it for 15 minutes, and it's done. So 我哋首先咧嗱，依家做好晒，見到嗰啲波個好齊整啊，咁其實咧就咁搓就得㗎啦。So all you do is just make this as a round ball. If you don't think that is round enough, you can do it one more time. Now the important thing here is you preheat your oven at 175 C, and with that you will preheat it for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, we will bake it for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 我依家趁做晒之後咧，好簡單。就將個 oven 咧就 preheat 咗佢175度，係5分鐘。咁我頭先撳咗掣係 preheat 咗，你睇到啦。咁咧你就可以放入去裏邊，就焗佢15分鐘，15分鐘焗佢15分鐘。So we just bake it for 15 minutes, and then we'll see the result how it look like. So after a bit, we'll come right back and look at what is our result. Hi, I'm back. I just had heard the thing is actually already baked 15 minutes at 175 degrees. 啱啱聽焗爐咧叮一聲，即係話咧已經焗咗15分鐘，175度。咁我而家睇下佢係點樣先啊！大家一齊睇下啦。So we'll look at how our result of the cinnamon
almond ball look like？ 我哋個肉桂杏仁波點樣？嗱，你睇下一個個波 ，can you see each one? So it's very nice, and you can actually eat this during your snack, or eat it during your watching TV, and enjoy 1 carb each ball, and it's very very delicious. So 依家你可以睇咗之後咧，我哋就可以食呢個杏仁肉桂球咧，係只係1 carb 嘅波，係好味又好食。咁祝大家更加開心，更加係有一個依家新嘅 dessert 俾你，或者新嘅snack 俾你去享用。So now you have one brand new snack can enjoy and eat this only 1 carb. This is Andrew Lau, finished making our cinnamon almond balls.
Okay, can you hear me, everybody? Okay, good. Now we can maybe you can help me to see any questions you want to ask, and so from here we can able to basically understand that you have any question. This is the time to answer your questions. 嗱，各位朋友，其實你今日都學咗一個點樣做一個好嘅 dessert 個 homemade 肉桂杏仁肉桂嘅1個 gram carb 嘅snack 啦。咁呢個係幫助你咧係能夠食呢樣嘢係降低血糖啦，亦都有個享受啦。咁其實咧嗰日都講得幾清楚嘅，阿 Dr. Win 話唔係話你有糖尿病或者係前期患病咩都唔好食，其實唔係，其實可以好多好嘢食，只係去聰明揀嘅你食嘅嘢。咁想問下啦，今日有好多問題咧，咁頭先咧就有一個朋友話會唔會 provide 我哋個 recipe？ 當然會，我哋會 send 翻個 recipe 俾你啦。So one of the questions said, would you provide you folks a recipe? Absolutely yes. We will provide you a recipe. I think by next week we'll edit our lecture. We'll send it together with the lecture with the recipe. So you guys going to have it and able to make it. I think last time you also make your almond bread. I think everybody have a great time. So we can do that. So anyway, we definitely will give you the recipe. Okay, another person said, where can you buy Lowsutea? And actually, it's very simple. We can buy Lowsutea either through our website, which is the website is ctt.com. Maybe I can type it down here. I can do that. I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. What happened to the person here? ctt.com. Okay, can someone type it for me? ctt.com. Time answer. Okay, here we go. ctt.com. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this, ctt.com. So you can buy Lowsutea through this website, or you can call ctt.com. Okay. You can buy our the ctt.com or call. Hold on, let me see. Okay, can you type? Make it easier. And call us if Hong Kong people can able to also call us at the phone number 2816-2338. 2816-2338. Okay, so you can basically either buy from the website ctt.com or 2816-2338. 233. No, this is 2338. Okay, good, excellent. So are there any more questions? I think Ms. Chan has asked a question just now, or Jerome. So did I answer your questions? Are there any more questions? We'd love to answer whatever question you have. I know a lot of people previously also asked different questions. So another question came up is 125 gram, how many ounce and pound is 125 grams. And what is 175 degrees centigrade? Okay, now let me just answer the, let me put a conversion first so you get some idea, okay? I'm doing the conversion right now. So let's first come with the temperature. Is 175 C. 175 centigrade is actually 347 or 350 Fahrenheit. 350 Fahrenheit. So can you type? 350 Fahrenheit. And also, you had 125 grams equal to 4.4 ounce. 4.4 ounce. So 350 C is equivalent to 175 centigrade. And then the 4 ounce is equal to 4.4 ounce. 4.4 ounce is equal to your 125 gram. Okay, so okay, good. There's some more question coming in. Let's see. How can you use stevia instead of Splenda? Okay, stevia it's the same amount of you can use the same amount of stevia, which you can buy stevia in a pack. Actually, I know Great sell that. So you can you can buy the stevia. Splendid, I use Splendid because it's just easier for me to, I have a lot of Splendid I bought previously, so I just use that. But stevia, you can also buy it in Great supermarket or all the premium supermarket stevia also. How many balls in 1 cup? Actually, when we make the whole dough is 125 grams. It becomes totally of, you can make 12 balls. So I don't know how to come back with 1 cup, but we have about 18 grams per balls, 18 grams. So how much 18 grams? Hold on. Maybe I can use that, would be easier. Gram, 18 grams. Okay. So now I am doing 18 grams and ounce. It's about 0.63 ounce per 18 grams is equivalent to 0.63 ounce per ball. Is 0.63 ounce. So that you will know each ball is about 0.63 ounce. So you know how heavy the ball is. So you basically 125 grams, which is a total of 4.4 ounce. You basically can make total of 12 12 balls altogether. So any other questions? Okay, let's see. There's some more question here. Okay, how can you use stevia? Okay, how many balls? The question. Any more questions? No. Okay. Okay. All right. If are there any more questions? You can ask any other questions like from previous seminar. Would love to answer you too. So that way you can able to better yourself. But try this one because this is really a very easy to make snack. Also, especially watch TV as when it gets hot and you add some Lowsutea together. Wow, that's just so delicious. 其實好開心咧，當你食個杏仁呢個肉桂球之後咧，再加熱嘅 Lowsutea 咧，係一個十分享受嚟嘅。咁下個禮拜咧，唔係下個禮拜，我即係過多2個禮拜啦。咁我會就教你煮咩嘅，係可能煮一個咧one serving. Okay, another question from Warden Fong. One serving is 1 ball. Actually, the ball is 18 grams, right? It's 0.6 ounce, correct? And that is actually you have the one serving is 1 gram is that 0.6 ounce or 18 gram is exactly what it is. Okay, so that's 1 serving, 1 gram only. So, but after eating a little while, you will feel full. Actually, you eat 2 or 3, you will full because I actually made it myself. So I tried it as you will be full. So it's a very delicious, healthy snack. Okay. Are there any other questions that you have? Okay, I noticed there's any more questions. Okay, now next week, not next week, 2 weeks from now, I'm going to get something interesting for you to enjoy. I know a lot of people like chocolate. I myself like chocolate cake. And on the other hand, when I use regular chocolate cake, it's extremely high blood sugar and it's not so good for you. So what happened is I found a very good recipe, only 4 grams per piece of 4 grams of carb per piece. So what is 4 grams? It's really good because each day we have 300 carbs. So it's a low carb chocolate cake. So we can do that, and that will be kind of fun. To end up is 0.14 ounce, 4 grams, 0.14 ounce for your low carb chocolate cake. So I will basically show you how to make a low carb chocolate cake so you can enjoy food. I mean, enjoy your wonderful dessert, and is also really good for your health. On top of that, you can also put a little bit different things in there to help you to make your cake is even more interesting, i.e. such as some almond nuts and so forth. You can definitely do that. So okay, anyway, I think our time is already up. If you have any other future question, write to me. Send me an email. We'd love to answer you. We'd love to work with you to help you to lower your blood sugar and hopefully continue to drink Lowsutea, and so you can able to enjoy your low blood sugar journey. Goodbye now, and be good health and be safe. Thank you very much. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.